Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to my Hackney Suits. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you want to. But I want y'all to come check this out. Because Kim Kardashian, her and her family up to their same antics, right? And right, yeah, let me get into that. So, because this is about Kim Kardashian shooting her shot at Kanye. But let me go back. You know they're on E Network. This is definitely a publicity stunt for them, but and to try and get ratings and stuff like that, get attention. But it's been 20 years since the Kardashians have been on our TV screens. So E dropped them like, look, we're done. 20 years, you got out of you what we could, we're done. They decided to move their lack of talent show over to, I think, Hulu, right? So they said, how about we rinse and repeat? You use the same formula, because I want y'all to hear that in a sec. But let me say this part first. It was like, Chris was like, let's use the same thing that worked for us before getting everything up off the ground. Ray J and Kanye. So they went to E and put their talents over there, or should I say lack thereof of talents over there, and they did a rinse and repeat. They dredged back up the sex tape. Kim still was lying, saying that this tape was leaked about her, and then even went further, basically like as if she was coerced into it. That's when Ray J came out and said, I had enough, and humiliated them chicks and exposed them. Ray J came out and stated that Kim was already gold digging and groupie, in a groupie. Chris most likely probably even came to Kim, not even the other way around, and was like, hey, Ray J is your man. We all want to be famous, and stuff. Make a sex tape with him. Kim like, oh, we already got some. We've done plenty. Showed her mom, and her mom was like, this really isn't up to par, babe. I thought I taught you some better, tricks than that. So get back in there again and do better. Because Ray J says that Chris came to the, and that Chris was the one who said, oh, here, I'm going to hook you up with the porn network that we're going to sell this porn to. So anyway, Ray J also said that, yeah, it was Chris who set up, told them to go do the tape over, do a couple, go do one again in Cabo and go. I'm just saying Cabo. I'm not sure if that's where they even did the initial one. But anyway, Chris went and told her to do two more in two separate destinations. So it was 3 tapes all together. Their original one that them two just made, and then the 2 more that Chris said, look, y'all need to go back in there, Kim, do better. I taught you better than that. And then she sent this. So everything I've been telling y'all, I'm gonna tag that video on here. Kris Jenner is a pimp. She was a whore who was gold digging and climbing the way a lot of them groomed to. Go find you a doctor, a lawyer, an athlete, anything. Go find you something that you can make money off of, make that vagina work for you. That's what Chris was doing. Chris found one, which was their father. And then after she secured that marriage lifestyle with him and all of that, like most of them women, they get bored, right? Because they didn't marry the man for love, for all of that stuff anyway. They did it for security, to be taken care of. So after she did that, and that wasn't no problem, as you see, she moved on. So she taught her daughters to whore themselves out. And the thing about Kris Jenner, though, is Kris Jenner was a whore that then became a pimp and said, I'm going to birth me some more vaginas. I'm aging out. Let me birth me some more vaginas. So I'm going to put that video inside the comments. I know I'd be saying the description, but then I end up putting in the comments. So it'll be in the comments, that video that I made about her being like the pimp of the century. Not even the decade, pimp of the century, because Hugh Hefner don't even got nothing on the chick who said, I'm my own pimp and I'm aging out. Let me birth me some more vaginas to keep that money coming in. I got to give her hats off to that, but a mother she is not. But anyway, so she told him go do that. And Ray J put this all out here. He's like, oh, not this time. Y'all think y'all about to lie and ruin me again? Because he talked about how the way that they were trying to make it seem, he really was the one that was a victim and coerced into doing all this in the first place, for them to go and lie and then try and, they did it then and got that off. But to try and get it off again on him, trying to do a rinse and repeat. So this time, he was like, that's not happening. But also, when they did it that time, that got them on the TV screen. But then Kim bagged Kanye gold digging and grouping around. And I know that they say that he chased her for years and all that. I know they say that. But anyway, they don't stop her from being a gold digger and a groupie. Gold digging and grouping around with bad taste, bad style, bad everything. Kanye upgraded her. Go back and look. That girl did not learn how to dress, did not learn what was best for her makeup, did not become into what you see today until Kanye. That's why once they broke up, remember, her style went back to trash and her decision making went back to trash, because Kanye was the brains. As crazy as y'all say Kanye is, he is smart and he's a genius, and Kanye was the brains behind that operation. Kris Jenner is her pimp and was the brains, but also on the other side of that, Kanye was the brains in that situation and her supporter. And it showed once he left her again. For those who were in doubt and don't think he made her, he did. Go look at her before him. But anyway, so yeah, so then Kanye is the one who came in, married her, solidified her, opened doors for that family to be able to walk in. That's when people start taking them a bit more serious and having a bit more respect for them when Kanye came in. So Kanye was the other thing. He was the one that actually catapulted that family into success. So they trying to do a rinse and repeat. They came back out on this new network with using the Ray J sex tape again, but he blasted them and humiliated them. And now they're using Kanye again, except she trying to get publicity and use this as a way to get her man back and get ratings for her show. So they feed off men. They are men eaters and groupies and baby mamas and ghetto and ratchet and tacky. But here, let's listen to this, y'all. Not okay. I hope y'all can see this. Let me see. So different than the person I'm gonna play it twice. I run my mouth. Let me get this focus right. Can you see? And that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back. Okay. Not okay. It's so different than the person that I married. I just can't. That's who I loved, and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back. Okay. Okay. So there you go. So that's Kim shooting her shot. She says, talking about the person of Kanye who she fell in love with, the person who she wants back. And this is the voiceover part, which means the crime scene part where she's saying how she'll do anything. And the part in there basically about missing him, the demise of their marriage, the separation and all of that. That was previous. And then they do the voiceovers after they do all that filming, pretty much. And then she's saying that she'll do anything to get that Kanye back. I personally am looking at this as her shooting her shot at Kanye. She went out there, all right? The streets start calling. No, let's say it like this. This is what happened. Not okay. Him so different. Forgot who made her, right? When Kanye first brought them up, first she was blinded by the light of his star, the light that radiates off him. But then after that blindness, she no longer could see the light. And it's because he had put her into it with him. She was standing in the light with him. And after a while, she don't see the light anymore. So you begin to get comfortable. You begin to get ungrateful. You begin to forget your memory starts to leave you. And then you begin to get bored. All right. So I think Kim got bored. The streets from whence she came began calling her name. And she listened. So she took her behind back to the streets. And seeing it ain't nothing out here. Right? Because the first one, when she went back to the streets, she was doing underhanded stuff, trying to taunt him and doing all types of trying to make the children's father, the ex-husband, jealous, make things hard for him to see his children. She started doing all them type of antics because that's what she is. Everyone's seen Kanye's reaction, but she was doing the stuff under the table that trying to hide her hand, and then letting everyone see just his reaction, and y'all thinking that it's him starting it or him doing stuff when he's just responding to a person who's antagonizing him behind the scenes. And And as well as in front of the scenes. It's just that she was having other sources do it for her to try to tie him, as well as her doing it for herself with the videos. And y'all know what she was doing with Pete, and it was other stuff she was doing. That's why he made that song called you know, in the song where he was talking about um he bought a house in that neighborhood so he can still have contract with his children, because he is the only house, he said, in that neighborhood with a door his children can knock on, and he dug a tunnel to his house like Chapo, you know, and letting them know that he ain't going nowhere. I'm here because she trapped him. I go watch my video about that. I did a video about Kim and Kanye. She trapped him. But anyway, so I think that this was her way of trying to cry out and trying to shoot her shot at him if he'll have her back. You know what I'm saying? She got out there on the street. She seen it ain't nothing out here. She seen her prospects are very low. She seen, oh crap, I need him, right? Because she don't need him for the money anymore. He's already made her enough money, and she's made enough money on her own. But there's nothing out there better that she can go to. He's one of the best, and she had forgotten that. Oh right, he is one of the best. Oh right, he is my brains. Oh right, he did protect me. I need him. Because he did all of that for her. And I think she looked at it also like she can do better. She can't do better than him, because not only is he one of the best though, she can't do better than him. So yeah, I think that she looked at it like, oh crap, I think she regretting her decision. Like, crap, right? It's nothing out here for me to do. He loved and respected me. Any other man of any standing that would be available, that would be one of the best, like Kanye or better, they're already taken. So I think that she sat back and looked like, crap, yeah, this ain't going the way I thought it would go. Kanye not thinking about me anymore, because she was trying to make it seem like he was still checking for her like that. No. But he ain't checking for her. He ain't thinking about that girl. He doing good on his own, because he always had talent. So he gonna always be a headline. You know what I'm saying? Her light is going. The light that he had her inside of, she now is outside of that light, and she sees him in the little bit of light that she had on her own, which is why she's right back to where she started 20 years ago with the Ray J sex tape, and trying to find a dude to climb on. So she just TV. She's just on the TV screen. She's back down to that status, and she like, oh crap, I need Kanye. He was everything, and he is the one who made me, my family, and put me in the rooms and at the deals that I got. So it was just funny to me that she came out here crying, shooting her shot, trying to see if he'll bite, because he ain't been paying no attention. She like, oh, I miss the attention I used to give from him, because ain't nobody else paying her no attention. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if he gonna bite, if he gonna be willing to take her back. Like, yeah, I'll pull you back from outer streets, because Hope isn't live. I think she found out, like, right, Hope isn't live. I thought I was missing out and had sacrificed these years of hoeing to make a family with him and stuff. Like, oh, I thought I did him the favor of taking this hot box off the market. No, Hope ain't live. So she's trying to get back in his good grace. And it was just funny to me that I think that it ain't about to make me go watch the show, as her and her mother is hoping it will bring back in ratings. I was so happy when Ray J spilled the beans, because I already knew this. I'm telling y'all, I've been already knew all of this, that what he said, that the mom pimped out and all that. And just like Kris Jenner tried to make a Kanye and Kim K.0 with the little girl, with Kylie and what's that boy's name? I was about to say 21 Savage. Scott. I still can't think of his other name. Travis Scott. She was trying to make, especially since Travis Scott is from the school of Kanye. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's why they had Kylie see the exact same surgeon. And that's why she like, okay, you got your rapper boyfriend that's kind of, you know, very artistic, can do more than rap too, like Kanye. He studied under Kanye. Yeah, this gonna be my new Kim Kardashian and my new Kanye West, because Kris Jenner is obsessed with Kim and Kanye. That's why she went and tried to find her a Kanye. So that's all that's going on though. publicity ratings, as well as she truly is trying to shoot her shot to see if it'll bite and she can get him back. See if she can get his attention. She desperate for his attention because he been starving her ass out. And she ain't getting it from nobody else. Not nobody else that she won't. So tell me what y'all think about that. Thanks for watching the video.